Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Juan Nicasio gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
The first base.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores 2. We'll see if they can cash them in.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Crawford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2-2. Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to see Brandon Crawford. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So digging in now, number 8, and a great chance here for the Giants to add on in just the first inning. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 0-1 offering, and he misses with it. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one bounds around against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on, because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Ripped down the line. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Jeff Samardzija, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 49 has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phillies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. A toss behind the back. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Samardzija sets. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in, number 49. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 0-1 delivery. A ball and a strike. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
First pitch on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
A runner at first with no outs here. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Standing in, Jeff Samardzija. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just scoop this away to make sure it stays foul. So we'll see if they keep the bunt on here with 2 strikes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 7.
Ready now, number 7. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh no, it dropped. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Number 8 is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Striding into the box, Maikel Franco. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His past meetings with Samardzija. He's a .375 hitter, and additionally, he's gone down on strikes 13 times. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 49 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 73.
Coming to the plate now, number 73. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Phillies strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Brandon Crawford. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Taken but called a strike. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, number 5. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Juan Nicasio as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Juan.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Soft liner towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Trying to
fielder.
pick things up where we left off. Number 8. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a line drive, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In now, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And now the second pitch of the inning is in the air to right. Harper is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
The batter, number 49.
Digging in to try it again. Number 49 reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're up 2-0. And now Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. Now another 0-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. An imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Samardzija's ready. First pitch on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. So stepping in, Buster Posey. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Jeff Samardzija. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, number 7. A hit in 2 tries so far. Jose Alvarez, a 5'11" left-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Posey, the runner at second with 1 away. That's popped up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Another one sent foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes a called strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Pulled toward right center field. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Giants leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Maikel Franco. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So 1 away in the inning now for the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping into the box, number 73. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Hit back up the middle. Crawford's got it. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
In now, number 5. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. There he goes. Hit in the air to left. Dickerson's there. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, number 8.
Digging in, number 8. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
1 ball.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 8 is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. Logan Morrison is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Logan Morrison.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing.
The batter,
Sometimes
number 2,
guys get in that protect
shortstop,
mode so much that they're
G.
swinging at everything that they see,
Segura.
and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Gene Segura standing in. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Yeah,
Now
man,
batting,
he's locked in and pretty
baseman,
dominant since the first. So
Takeoff.
as long as he can get back in that
Hernandez.
groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Giants 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Your
Blake
attention,
Parker
please.
will come on in
Now
relief
pitching
now
for
as he'll
the
make his
Phillies.
35th appearance
Number
of the season.
53. Blake
Coming to the plate now,
Parker.
number 49 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Leading off for the Giants, the right fielder, number 49.
He's set and the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. But they're on top 2-0. At the plate, Bryce Harper. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. and they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about.
Up next
Obviously,
for
the
Philadelphia,
strikeout result isn't good,
first
but to
baseman,
go down on three pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. As Samardzija will get ahead of him here with strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good
Now
pitch
back,
right there to run the
fielder,
two-seamer in on his
Corey
hands and bunch him up. And an
Dickerson.
easy ground ball as the result.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see
The
that's
third baseman,
only the
number
3rd hit.
7.
He's given up the entire
Miguel
game, so he's still in total
Bronco.
control out there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that means Miguel Franco, the 3rd baseman, will bat next. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup.
Leading off
Stepping
with the Giants,
forward, number 7.
second
He's
baseman,
got a hit in 3
number
at-bats to
7.
this point. First pitch on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Brandon Crawford.
Stepping in, Brandon Crawford. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants settling in now. Andrew McCutchen. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here.
Now batter,
First pitch single, and
number
maybe
73.
now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, number 73. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt to Crawford for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and 15 RBIs. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax?
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2. Mike Morin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First offering on its way. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box, number 8, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria.
Stepping in, Evan Longoria. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, 2nd baseman.
Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He was a double play victim last time around. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Our final line score tonight,